So if you clicked on this video, you probably are at least aware of the mass hypnosis that does exist in the Matrix. Okay, in this video, it's not going to be too long. Just grab our water real quick. I'm going to get straight into it. All right, so when we talk about the mass hypnosis that exists in the Matrix, in particular, first of all, there's all kinds of hypnosis that does exist. If you are using the English language, okay, if you live in America, and even other languages too, but more so the English language, bro. Like there's so many low vibrational words. There's so many commands and shit that like we use every single day, and we are literally under mass hypnosis. You see what I'm saying? As far as like mind control goes, that is deep. That actually connects to what you see on TV, what you see like on your phones, and then from there it trickles down, of course, to you and your low vibrational thoughts and your feelings and your lower nature. So a lot of times people would be like, damn, I was born this way. Or, I see the world this way because, this group exists and I'm a part of this group because people are trying to classify me as being this or that. You feel me? Just different things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And a lot of these, I would say, ways of life are really just another form of hypnosis. You feel me? It's all about conquering and dividing. You know what I'm saying? The more people are, pinned against each other type shit, like in different organizations, or, basically black, white, Hispanic, Jamaican, when you identify yourselves with these things, type of things, bro, like essentially it's all about, I would say, the powers that be, they're really trying to get people to, not really be in peace and harmony, essentially. And again, bro, this is deep. Okay, this even ties into semen retention because, a lot of times when we are naturally just living our life, let's say you're not even on semen retention, you just, just the average guy in society, they say, in your early 20s, you got to get a lot of girls, on average, try to get a whole bunch of bodies and shit like that. And, just live it up, live your best life. But really, even in that, that's kind of like that's a way of life that it feels natural because basically when it comes to sex is not bad. You feel me? A lot of people sometimes they come to the channel and be like, oh, he don't be talking about, or he be talking about sex, but sex is a bad thing. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's the fact that it's perverted. A lot of people are doing it way too much. You feel me? You're doing it way too much till it comes to a point where you become distracted and certain things in your life are not working out. And sometimes, and this is the main reason why I say, be aware, don't be under people's spells. Of course, you got the ideologies. Now let's talk about some of the women. Some of the women, they have different kinds of women, you know what I'm saying? Superficial women, women who are, the modern day, quote unquote, independent, forget a dude. Yeah, I know what I want to say, but they be like, forget a dude, get money, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if we are dealing with a dude, he got to have a bag and shit like that, right? Women sometimes leverage that ideology. Well, most of the time, and this is not all women, not all, but some women, they leverage the fact that they have a vagina. They leverage the fact that they have that sex appeal. They use this to their advantage on guys who are normally in their lower nature. Certain ideologies, literally, certain ideas and ways of life can cause you to be in a certain type of vibrational state. Let's just say that. Because again, it just depends on where you at. But if you are really trying to raise your vibrations, if you are really trying to be closer to God, then, you have to go within, first of all. You have to control your natural sexual energy. That's the main thing that a lot of these, the powers that be that does exist, that's the main thing they be trying to use against us. So they make it feel like we have like, well, I don't even say they make it feel. Yeah, no, I'm right. They make you feel like you have free will, but you really don't. You feel me? You're just doing what everybody else is doing, and then getting into certain situations. Certain situations, for example, having a baby out of wedlock, or having a baby with a female that you barely know. Now, not only is this you're in a situation, but now you brought another soul into the world, and now you're creating. It's like you're continuing society, but it's like, what have you done for yourself, or what have you feel me, kind of like worked on that was gonna prepare yourself to be a father, or to be to actually have a good co-parenting type of vibe if you don't end up being with this girl. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the shit, it just runs deep, bro. Everything, it's a chain reaction. If you don't have your funds together, and this is why I always say this shit, though, bro, like, ain't you don't got no business trying to get in some pussy if you ain't got no money. Straight up. And you ain't got no business trying to run after no chick if you ain't got no check. No business. Dead ass serious, bro, because the guys that are getting the pussy, first of all, they get money. They may not get it the right way sometimes, but shit, they got the money. So they can get the pussy. It's there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying get money to get pussy. You have to get money to build yourself, establish yourself, as a law-abiding citizen, for lack of a better term. And, it's really all about how society's going to progress. Because right now, it don't even seem like society is really progressing, bro. You got kids having kids. Now you thinking about the future. You're literally creating a future, bro, that's not favorable. Just by you not even having control over your sexual energy. Bro, there's been so many people that have been, I know of females and I went to high school with. I know guys that, you feel me, like I was cool with type shit, and they I know this one particular couple. I think she was a virgin, bro, when she got with my homeboy. My homeboy, I think after the first couple times of having sex with her, he literally got her pregnant. And she was a virgin. She ain't even had time to be outside, bro. You feel me? They ain't even had time to, like, you feel me? Life just happened. And sometimes, again, I'm not saying like that's like a curse or anything like that, because you may never know. Like, when you're bringing another soul into this world, I feel like that's a huge blessing. I feel like not too many people experience that, because there's a lot of people who do try, and then life just happens. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying look at it as a bad thing if you happen to be in that position type shit, but I'm just saying, like, you want to position yourself the right way and think about the future. Don't be so selfish just thinking about yourself, just thinking about trying to get a nut. And again, there's so many things that tie into, the subject of, being intimate, having sex, and it's life-changing, bro. It's life-changing. I think somebody had commented that asked, how do you, like, basically be on semen retention, and basically if you ain't never had that much sexual experience and shit like that, like how and I want to go more in depth on that question. So if you guys can remind me to go more in depth on that question, but I would say, bro, y'all really ain't missing nothing. Most of the chicks out here, you know what I'm saying, they shit is kind of similar. You might get some that's better than the others, you know what I'm saying? Some may be on Hall of Fame type shit, you know what I'm saying? Some may be on Rookie, you may never know, you feel me? But again, you really shouldn't be thinking about sex if you don't have an established foundation in your life, as far as like consistent income, a peaceful way of living, and just having respect for yourself and having others respect you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get hypnotized by the pussy just because she fine as hell, and just because she knows how to do a reverse cowgirl and all that extra shit. Sometimes niggas get caught up in that and they get into a relationship and they're not truly happy. You know what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily want to be put in a situation like that. You just gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, shit. You gotta control yourself, man. But to the guys that probably never really had too much sexual experience and shit like that, again, y'all don't really gotta worry about it, bro. Just get your bread up, because you get your money up, nigga, and you got everything set. Like, you gonna find you a young one that's beautiful, smart, you know, probably in college or some shit like that. And yeah, there are women out there that do exist, that are decent. You're not gonna find too many of them on social media. Sometimes you will, depending on what their message is or what they're trying to get across. If they just have a social media account and just posting pictures and shit on their story just to look cute, don't be saying shit, don't be posting like no deep shit. And I don't really pay no attention to those types of females, to be honest. It's just, it almost feels like I'm watching an NPC for real. Like, dead ass. But anyway, yeah, bro, the mass hypnosis of, you know, just certain ideologies, even when it comes down to the physical, you can get hypnotized by, you know, some of these women's, you know, attributes. It may be her smile for you. It may be her eyes. It may be her skin. It may be how she smell. And again, it's a beautiful thing to experience, but make sure if you're going to be experiencing that it's not at the expense of you, like losing out energy or even wasting her time. Because if you know you don't want to like deal with her like that, don't waste her time. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want somebody else wasting your time. So you feel me? Just be somewhat considerate. You feel me? But other than that, man, MGT, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here in this beautiful, fucked up, sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. Intro for the outro, as usual. Y'all boys stay focused. And yeah, man, don't get hypnotized, bro. Drink your water. All right, y'all. Peace.